Hi, day 5 here of the 12 days of Christmas. I hope that you've seen all the films that I've said so far because there are some blinders and there are still loads more really good ones to go through. So, day 5, I'm going to pick a film that I only saw for the first time last year but really enjoyed. And it's a film that I'd kind of heard a lot about and seen like people that had really enjoyed and stuff. And so when I saw it on TV, I thought, well, I'll give that a pop. I'm not really sure it's my bag exactly, even though it was a Christmas film. So I thought, I'll try that. And I actually really enjoyed it. And the film for today is A Christmas Story. Now, A Christmas Story is kind of a series of little things that go on in this family as narrated by the adult version of the main child star, if you like. So, Ralphie wants a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas, and he asks everybody. He asks his mum, he asks his dad. He writes an essay about it at school. There's an essay, "What do you want for Christmas?" and he writes about this. He goes to see a Santa in a department store and asks for this, and every last person that he asks goes, "You can't have one of those, you'll shoot your eye out." And they just say it to him, like even when he's sat on Santa's knee, he's going, "This is it, I'm asking the big fella, you know, this is bound to get me a BB gun." And he goes, "I want a Red Ryder BB gun." And Santa goes, "Oh, you can't have one of those, son, you'll shoot your eye out." And he's like, what? Even Santa's like rejected me. That's pretty harsh. Um, yes, that's the main theme of the film is Ralphie's quest to get himself a gun, even though he's like 6 or 7 years old. But there is lots of other kind of running little features in there about the family relationships in their house. One thing is the fact that Dad swears like a sailor, and Ralphie accidentally says a swear word one day when they get a flat tire coming home from getting a Christmas tree. And Mum hears him swearing and says, "Where have you heard that word?" And he's so afraid that he's going to get beaten by his dad when he if he said, "Dad says it all the time," that he says it was his best friend. So they ring his best friend's mum, and his best friend mum beats his best friend. Ralphie gets his mouth washed out with soap, and yeah, that goes well for them. Um, Another thing is Dad getting a gift of a lamp in the shape of a leg. It's one leg in a stocking and heel with just a normal lampshade on top, and it's hideous. And Mum hates it, and it's known as the Battle of the Lamp, and it gets accidentally destroyed at one point during the film. Um, yeah, that I mean, I sort of want one of the lamps. I would really love a lamp like that, a stockinged leg with a high heel and just a lampshade, because I think it'd be really cool. Just because of how awful it is, but because of obviously the film, they've become slightly iconic, and you can actually buy them. They're actually quite expensive because people obviously really like this film and want it as part of the decorations in the house for some bizarre reason. Nothing queerer than folk, is there? So yeah, that's the battle. Um, there is the kind of theme of Dad swearing a lot, especially because the neighbours that are a bit hillbilly, well, not really country bumpkin because it's quite urban, but I guess like rough around the edges. It's a theme that they have like 9 million dogs, and the dogs always go for Dad when he finishes work, and Dad swears like a sailor at them. And Ralphie reminisces about one day where he had such a rant about the dogs and the boiler filled with so many expletives that he swears blind that the air is still blue in space because of how much swearing Dad did. Um, yeah, it's hard to describe because I feel like it's one of those films where not a lot happens. It's told in a series of family themed vignettes, really. The overriding theme being the fact that Ralphie wants this BB gun. Ralphie is like this kid that I swear to God could be the clone of Jonathan Lipnicki, who was in Stuart Little and those sort of films when I was a kid. He's probably about my age now, but he's the spit of this kid. He if I didn't know any better, I'd say he was probably like his dad or something if there was enough of an age gap, which there isn't. But yeah, this kid's quest for a gun and the fact that everyone says he's going to shoot his eye out, including his teacher, who writes this essay thinking, I'm going to get an A plus for this. I have put in so much passion about why I want this gun. She can't fail but to give me a good grade, and she gives him a C plus because she says it's too dangerous, you're going to have your eye out. And then finally, on Christmas Day, he opens all his presents, there's nothing there, and then Dad, who is referred to as the old man all the way through, the old man's like, son, there's one more present for you. Let's have a look. And they open it up. It's the Red Ryder BB gun. And he's so happy. And he sort of rushes outside the next morning to go and have a play with it before anybody wakes up. He wants to go have a shoot. And he shoots something, it ricochets and knocks his glasses off. And he thinks he's had his eye out. Like he's in genuine terror that everybody's been right and he's lost an eye. But he's only knocked his glasses off, which he then stands on. So he technically has lost an eye because he can't actually see without anything through the glasses. And then he's so afraid of telling Mum and Dad the fact that he thought he'd had his eye out because what they said would happen has happened. He has shot himself. That he pretends that an icicle fell down off the roof and he's then banned from going outside, like full stop, because it's too dangerous. Mum's having a right flap about how lethal their house is now. Very, very difficult to describe this film because, as I say, it feels like not a lot happens, but what does happen is so kind of relatable. You know, it's the kid that wants a present that there are no way in hell gonna get. Like, even though he does get it, by rights he shouldn't. He should not get it. It is lethal. He will have his eye out. They are correct. Yeah, the battle of tacky home decor, one parent loving it, one parent hating it, the fact that Dad swears all the time and Ralphie's trying not to get into trouble for saying the words that Dad says. It's very much just like a family type thing. There's a bit where Ralphie and his friends are getting menaced by the local town bullies, and eventually they have a bit of a snap and there's a bit of a fight and Ralphie hits somebody and gets into trouble. It's just kind of everyday Christmas stuff. Like, there's not really a big moment in it. It's all just about Ralphie and his family. But it kind of similar to Yesterday's in that the kid playing Charlie in the Santa Claus was a really good actor. This kid was a good actor. Like, his facial expressions are brilliant. The look on his face when Santa says you can't have a gun, you're going to shoot your eye out, it's absolutely blinding. He's just like, what? Like, he can't believe it. You know, his life may as well be over as far as he's concerned. I think the reason that I like it is probably partly to do with the fact that nothing happens. There isn't like a great big, you know, story arc and everybody learns a lot and everybody's a better person at the end. They're still the same people they were an hour and a half previous when you started watching, but people don't really change that drastically over Christmas just because they want a BB gun. There's no major life lesson and changes happening here. I think his only life lesson will be to aim better when he gets his gun so he doesn't shoot his eye out. It's just the most said line in the film. You'll have your eye out. So yeah, but again, against the odds, even though it's about kids, I do like it, and it's just so relatable. And I guarantee you that if you watch this film, you'll sit there going, "Yep, that's Christmas, all right. That's life." So give it a go, because I only tried it last year and I actually really enjoyed it. So open your horizons to a new one.